Alright guys, today we are gonna be reacting to She Blames Andrew for making them look kinda weird, according to her. Champagne.
Do you think it's better if you have kids for them not to go into work? Is that better?
Yeah.
Better?
No, I'm like thinking about it for real.
Okay. Better?
Better, but if they wanted to, I wouldn't judge them.
Then, okay, so you'd let them do something. Like, what if you were the deciding vote? If they're like, I really want to do this, Mom, and I think I'd be really good at it. It's going to make me a lot of money, okay? And you were the deciding vote. If you said on the one way, go ahead and do it, that would be the deciding factor for that kid, and they would go ahead and do it. Versus if you said, don't do it, that's the deciding factor, and they wouldn't. Which way would you fall?
I would let them do it if they wanted to.
So you would say, go ahead.
Because I do it. So why would I tell my kid they can't do it?
Oh.
That is such a dangerous statement. So you will basically allow them to do drugs because you just do it. You just allow them to do all the bad things because you just simply do them. That is such a bad mindset, folks.
Well, that's true. I smoke. Why wouldn't I tell my 5-year-old they can't smoke?
Yeah, but
Does that make sense, right?
Like, am I gonna choose if they want to? Am I gonna tell my kid, "Oh, I want you to be a doctor. You're gonna be a doctor"? Like,
No, that's not. You're gonna. No.
if
That's
they wanna
there's a
do-
distinction here in the pursuance of career. So, the askance here is like I smoke cigarettes. My
Well, that's the
5-year-old.
same
My
thing
5-year-old
as the
comes
way
to
I'm
me.
putting
The
it.
5-year-old comes to me and says, "Dad, you smoke. You have no business telling me I can't."
Smoking and me comparing it to being something is different. You're
Why? What's the
comparing it to
difference? That
something
you're making an
completely
argument
different.
from hypocrisy. Yes, you
Because we're
can't tell
talking
them this
about
because it
if
would
they
make you a
wanna do
hypocrite.
this work, okay. I wouldn't judge my want to do it.
But would it
because
be
I do
better?
it. Yes, I said before. I said yes, it would be better. But if they wanted to do it, I wouldn't.
Then you would tell them to do the thing that wasn't better.
Yes, I know, but I'm saying I wouldn't. Yes, it would be better.
So how do you want what's best?
It would be better. It would, but if
Because you're
they
supporting what they want to
Yeah.
So
do.
wait, hang on.
It
I want
would be
what's best for
better.
you.
Yes. but
Okay,
am I gonna
okay, but
tell
you're the
them
deciding
or
vote.
disown
You're the.
them
I'm not
and
asking you to do
say,
any of
"Oh,
that.
no,"
Nobody asked you to
like-
do any of that. You're just the deciding vote. You can just, based on your advice at this critical moment, right now, when they say, "Mom, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make a lot of money," and you even foresee, "Hey, she's a beautiful girl. She can probably make a lot of money," right? You're the decider. Your advice at this critical moment of saying, "Don't do this," she won't do it. But if you say, "Go ahead and do it," she will do it.
You
If
asked if
you
it would be
hang on,
better.
let me finish the question. If you say that it would be better if you're not in sex work and you say, "I want what's best for you," then how would you not say not to do it? That's what I don't get.
I would say that's no,
No.
because it would be best for them. But if they did do it, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't feel any way. Like, they could do what they want.
But you would advise them not to.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Would
That's
you
all.
advise them to smoke? If that kid did come and say, "Mom, I want to smoke,"
How old are they?
20.
If they're 20, if they came to me and told me they wanted to smoke, I would say yes. If they're
That's
with me,
crazy, bro. There's a reason why they asking you, because you represent a figure of leadership. You just give these, oh my god, bad advice, man. This is why you need men in the house.
I would
Mom, I
prefer-
want to do.
No,
Mom, I want to do.
no.
Why? But I mean, I don't know. It's the train of logic. Why not?
It's completely different.
different than
Yeah, like,
how so?
because it is.
Because there's negative connotations on a person's life. They do the thing, right? Hmm. And so we're looking at the negative outcomes and consequences of the thing that you're doing. And so if you're looking at the negative outcome and consequences of being a worker, right, then we're looking at what's best. This would be the same thing. It's like cocaine, right? It's best that you don't smoke, right?
It's not the same thing.
Why?
How is that the same thing?
Well, we're making an analogy.
Cocaine is completely
These are both cups,
different.
right?
But they're both cups.
Hang on. They're both.
It's not
Hang on.
cocaine
Stop.
and
Hang on.
stuff.
They're
They're
both.
completely
They're both
different.
cups, right?
Yes.
Is this one made out of paper?
Yes.
And is this one made out of glass? Well, then they're two different things. But we can still make an analogy, right? Using the
But
two. Hang on.
cocaine-
If I was talking about the filling of the cups, we can still make an analogy based on the cups, even though they're not the exact same cup, because everything on planet Earth is different from everything else. That's why we use analogies, right?
Okay, so you're saying cigarettes are the same thing as heroin?
No,
and
I'm saying
meth?
that the logic for what is best would be the same, right? So what is best for you? So I'd say, okay, if I'm thinking best, I'd say, okay, don't smoke. That's what's best for you. I'd say, don't do. That's what's best for you. The logic entailment would be exactly the same. What's best? So when I say, okay, I want what's best for my kids, then I'd be looking at the big picture of what is best. So my advice, I'm not saying, oh, if you started smoking, Junior, that's it. You're done. You're out of the will. Get the out of here. Don't ever come back, right? But if I was the critical vote, if they were going to do it one way or the other based on what I said, then my vote would be don't do it, right?
Good point.
That's what's best. That's all I'm saying. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you always vote on just make sure it's in the best outcome. You don't just simply say like, just do it because I do it as well. No, it's like it doesn't work like that. You don't want them to just carry your own sins. It's like you're trying. It's like your kid telling you, Dad, start watching corn. What do you think about that? You know what, son? It's fine because I'm doing it as well. No, man. You have to recognize, hey, son, that's not a good idea. That's going to make you this and that's X, Y, and a third. And the son probably going to tell you, hey, but you do it as well. Yes, and I'm telling you it's not good because it's going to make you an addict. It's going to ruin your relationships. It's going to make you a human that is always looking at all the people like objects. It's not a good outcome. It's going to fry your brain. All these things, right? But somehow, it's okay. Just let it have it. No, man. Like, they're looking for guidance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you phrase your questions a certain way, make us sound stupid, and then you rephrase it and then agree with
He's
us.
actually doing the total opposite. What he's doing is he's trying to make it as simple as possible for you so that you can understand it, and then he steelmans your case and explains to you what you think, and then he brings you to the logical conclusion. It's actually the opposite. He could easily use sophistry to confuse you if he wanted to, but he's making it as simple as possible.
And the reason I want to make sure is because I want to make sure you understand where I'm coming from. So that's why I always repeat back what you say to me. What you mean is X? Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, now I know.
Why haven't I felt that way this whole time then?
But because most people don't like the entailments of their positions, which means most people haven't really thought through what it is that they think about certain things. And when you ask probing questions, they don't like. They can foresee that by answering the question, it's going to lead to an answer that they themselves don't like. And so they become very resistant to answering the question because they know it's going to end up with, fuck, this doesn't make any sense, right?
Yeah, but I feel like for the most part, we haven't really been resisting. We've been like coming to an understanding.
No, you haven't been evasive, but you haven't been evasive because, like he says, I'm very poignant with the questions, right? And that's why I steelman the position. Just want to make sure I know exactly where you're coming from. You know what I mean? And by the way, you're welcome to cross-examine me too.
Okay.
That's totally fine. In fact, I encourage it, right? That's how people get more consistent views.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys can ask us anything you want.
Well, not
Anything
not
your
anything,
heart desires.
but within reason. It's like within reason.
Ask Andrew anything.
Wait, Andrew and Ryan?
Yeah, Ryan.
Ryan, how many
Okay.
girlfriends do you have?
How many girlfriends do I have, or how many girlfriends have I had?
Oh.
No, do you have?
Do you have? I've got 0 girlfriends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What makes you think that Ryan over here had lots of girlfriends?
Oh, no reason.
Damn it,
No.
Ryan.
You ran through.
You think I
Sorry,
run
look at me
through?
like that? No, it's a comment on there and I read it.
Unbelievable. What led you to ask that question?
Skilled. That was very subtly done. Very well done.
Sorry. I'm basing it off looks. It's fucked up. Basically, I'm saying.
She's saying,
So he's basically saying that you are an attractive guy. That question in itself is not. It's an indicator of interest. It's a high indicator in the interest. And if you say, if you said, no, I don't have any girlfriend. No, I don't. That's a bad response, right? And the fact that he said like, how many do I have? Like, how many do I have? Is a good answer. Yeah, but that question in itself is just a high interest question.
saying you're hot, dude.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Actually, you're not a
She's like,
hot.
can I get your number? Sorry.
Thank you.
And she doesn't find very many men physically attractive, so
Yeah.
boy, I think it's the Australian accent.
Yep.
Probably.
It's probably the accent.
Yeah, for sure.
And the eyes, the hazily eyes.
What if I
glistening.
told? What if I told
Girl.
you?
You see how he's not responding to that? Actually that's very good. The reason it's not saying thank you, that's actually a very high value behavior. It's very high value behavior. So that's very good actually.
that there's a country that you think exists. I'm not going down that road. Not going down that road. What if I told you see those pills? What if I gave you that red pill and you knew the truth about a certain place?
A certain
Where
place?
they all had that accent.
Very good. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one.